Hello everybody, this is Bee Swarm Master 1, and I am saying hello. Well, it's actually nighttime, so I might have to be saying to some of you, it's time to go to bed, but when you're watching this, maybe it's morning, maybe it's midday, maybe it's night. I don't know when you're watching this, but right now it is October 4th, and after a long day of helping people fight Commando Chick, helping people explore the community that is Bee Swarm with all the fields from the bottom to the middle to the top to the back to the side. I just wanted to tell everybody what a great week. What a great week. Oh my goodness, this has been just a crazy week. Well, first, let me tell you that bees. It's just all been about bees. And for me, I am sitting right next to the craziest looking. Looks like his face has been pressed up against the wall. Looks like something that a 4 or 5 year old made at school, brought home, showed to his mom, and she's looking at it saying, "Oh, it's a piece of wonderful alternative art that is going to be worth $1 million one day, maybe never." It's the Gummy Bee, and my friend got the Gummy Bee, and I have to say, let's pull up the Gummy Bee and let's just say how great this Gummy Bee actually is. It may not win any art show prizes, but the Gummy Bee is actually a really cool bee. Is it a fighting bee? Is it a farming bee? Well, it is a little of both. It has a base attack of 3. Most farming bees have a base attack of 1. I actually don't think there's a base attack of 2. He has a base attack of 3. So that actually tells you that this event bee is trying to confuse you. It's trying to say, what am I? Well, there's a passive called Gummy Morph that the Gummy Mask has, and when it is on, you know what it is. It is an attack bee. It will kick your butt. If a mod actually gets in the middle of it, it'll slice through you like a laser. I have seen this thing where a werewolf actually got into the Gummy Morph. It was a coincidence. It'll probably never happen again. I was on Cactus. The werewolf respawned just as the Gummy Morph happened. This thing went in. The Gummy Bee like zigzags around like a beam of light, and it sliced through the werewolf like it was like butter. It was an amazing thing. I swear it was one of those things where I wish I knew about recording at that time, because it was just an amazing thing to see. So anyway, maybe that's why they put like an attack of 3 on there, just to remind themselves, and maybe just to say, look out, Gummy Bee is an attack bee. It's not just a farmer bee. It's not just farmer bee. Now, where does the farmer come in? Well, the farmer comes in because goo is like a boost all in by itself. We all know that with the Gummy Mask, when the field is covered in goo, and we all like to boost our pollen and our honey with goo, because goo can make a difference when it comes to the amount of honey that we have. You cover a field in goo, and then when we start to use our tool and we start to pick things up, that number can increase quite a bit. Goo is like our friend. Goo is kind of like if we can magically turn $1 into $10, right? That's goo. Goo is like the magic. Goo is like the sprinkles that we put on something and it makes it taste it a lot better. That's goo. And Gummy Bee is like the step 1 to the magic sprinkles, right? Um, so how do we get the Gummy Bee? How do we get the Gummy Bee? Well, one of my friends got the Gummy Bee. And actually, I'm not going to go into the whole story of how a person gets a Gummy Bee, because there's a lot of videos out there. And it's actually pretty simple. On top of the mountain, there's a ticket dispenser. When you're beginning, every beginner should get the Gummy Bee because tickets are quite cheap. You go there, you farm, you save. All our parents teach us to save. You don't buy the things that you don't need. You farm, you get pollen, turn into honey, and then you just buy better farming stuff and better farming stuff. You get more bees. You finally make it up to the ticket dispenser on the mountaintop, and then you buy tickets. I personally bought 800 tickets. You go down, and then you buy gumdrops. 800 tickets. Each ticket gets 3 gumdrops. You got 2,400 gumdrops. Now all you need is 100. You craft them, or you find a gummy sprout, because we all find gummy sprouts, right? Another 100. 2,500, you go to this guy, right? You get into a cannon. There's 2 cannons that you can get to it. You pop it. In fact, you can go around the ant challenge. Find yourself some royal jelly. There's some goodies back there. You go to this guy, you pop it in, you got yourself a gummy bee. It's awesome. Because in the later on missions, it says collect goo. This thing drops goo. It's an awesome bee. And you don't have to gift him right away, which is even the better thing. Is he's not a bee that you have to gift. But when you do gift him, he becomes more awesome. He makes your hive even better, and you notice it right away. You gotta get this bee. And when my friend got him, totally cool. So happy for him. So happy for him. The other bee that my friend got is a bee that I actually don't have. But no salty here. No salt here. I'm actually very happy for friends who get stuff that I don't have, because it just means that I get to play with them. Except on Beestorm, because, you know, you're not physically there, but I get to be in the same place where he plays, so I get to see him play with a Spicy Bee. And this guy's cool because it's just like Rage Bee, because he gets the Rage token. So you might be thinking, oh, he's an attack bee. Nah, well, kind of like Demon Bee too. You know, he's kind of like other farmer bees, because he has the flame. You know, the flame attacks, but it also farms. It also gathers. You look at the hive bonus, 25 flame duration, which means, hey, look, the flame comes and it gathers things. But look, my bonus is that I'm going to make it last longer. I'm going to make the flame gather things more. Hey, this is pretty cool. You know, the Spicy Bee says, look, I'm not only going to attack you, but this magical thing called the flame, I'm going to make it last longer. I'm going to make it so that it can gather more. And the flame gets red, blue, white. It basically says whatever is on the ground, whatever field it is, I'm going to make it get the pollen. Now, granted, the flame likes red flowers, so it's going to get more red, but it gets blue and it gets the white. So let's say you're like in a white field, right? And the flame pops up. Well, if there's no red there, it obviously can't get the red. If there's only blue and white, yeah, it's going to get less of them, but it's still going to get them. And if the thing lasts a long time because the Spicy Bee is at a higher level, you're going to get it. You're going to get 25% more. That's the great thing about the Spicy Bee. And if you look down here at Inferno, it summons a ring of 6 flames, and then it summons 2 fire bees, so you obviously want fire bees, and then it lasts 15 seconds plus 1 second per level. I mean, this is just great. This bee just enhances your hive. It makes it better. You want bees to make your hives better, not just themselves. You know, I love the mythic bees. You know, people say, oh, they don't like vector bee. How can you not like a mythic bee? The worst mythic, if the worst mythic bee is the vector bee, well, I'll take the vector bee like all day. Give me your vector bees, right? I mean, so you hate a mythic bee. Alright, I think hate's the wrong word, but to each their own, right? Well, my point is that how can you hate a bee that helps the hive? You know, vector bee basically helps themselves. Hi, how you doing? Back up now. I can see the carpenter bee just likes to be right in the camera. So anyway, you have Spicy Bee here that has a good attack, and he eventually gets a great attack. But he is a non-selfish bee. This bee makes the hive awesome. And he's awesome by himself. There's almost no downside to this bee except he is almost OP in red. He's OP in red, right? When it comes to a red field, he demolishes it. He destroys it. You put him with fire bees, you put him with rage bees, and he will destroy a field. So basically, if you have this bee and you want to just get as much pollen as you want, so, like let's say you have this bee and fire bees and rage bees, and you somehow are able to get other spicy bees, and you don't have much time to play the game, but you need pollen. You decide to dedicate, like an hour or two a day, or however much time you want. You jump up to Pepperfield, put your sprinklers down, get your boost, and you farm. And I guarantee you, this bee, along with the demon mask or whatever mask you have, he will surprise you. He will blow your mind. As soon as I get one, I definitely will want to do like a video, because this bee is just something that I promise you I'm going to get. You see this number up here, the 50.3 billion. Well, I'm gonna get the big sprinkler, because I too did get a bee. I got the windy bee. He's flying around. I got him through the wind chimes. Totally cool. My other videos have him, but today I definitely want to give a shout out to my friends who got bees. The spicy bee was gotten by my friend the Tomahawk. He got the mythic egg by beating a commando chick at level 50. Spicy bee is a totally great bee. He just improves the hive. So anybody out there who has one, leave a comment. Tell me how Spicy Bee has helped you. I definitely want to know. I already know how great he is, but tell me how he, or if you think Spicy Bee is a she, or Spicy Bee can be a he or a she, um, because bees can't all be he's, or they all can't be she's. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys in a long-winded way about the two bees. So anyway, the other thing that I wanted to say, obviously, was I got the Windy Bee, which has made certain parts of my game more powerful. When it comes to the tornado, I see that more as a passive. It's uncontrollable. There's not that much information. It's very vague when it comes to, spends your haste stacks to summon a tornado, which damages enemies and collects tokens and pollens. But you can't guide the tornado. You can't pull it. You can't drag it. You can't push it. It doesn't say percentage-wise how much damage it does. I've collected 10 haste tokens, kept it at 10, and finally, when a tornado comes about, I've counted it out several times, and it's anywhere from like 25 to 27 seconds. I have the golden sprinklers, and it won't replenish at all. The golden sprinklers, even at the top of fields like coconut and pepper, the tornado just rips the flowers out, and it just won't work. So I'm hoping the new sprinkler that I'm going to get will help, and I'll do a video on that. What's really great about this bee is it is a hybrid bee as well, but the gifted high bonus of 15% instant white conversion, which I believe goes to every bee, just makes this an awesome bee to have, and I just plan on playing around with it. So, showing you that the Gummy Bee is really cool, and that it had went to my friends. Let's jump down. Let's see, I have the diamond mask, which means that I was going to do some farming, but we're at 15 minutes right now, and don't want to do a full farm because that would last too long. So let's see. Let's do, let's see, white pollen. I need to get to 150 million. So that's great. That's great. Let's go to, there we go. Let's boost up this field. And let's see if we, oh, coconut crab in 28 minutes. Let's boost up this field. Let's see if we can do 150 million. Let's see if we can accomplish that. And let's see if we can summon the tornado. Let's put our sprinklers in some good spots. And let's see what we can do with what we have. Now this is what I do. So we have the coconut booster right there. We'll do some glitter, which boosts the field. We'll do some glue, which increases our tools. We'll do some oil, which makes the bee go faster. We'll do some enzymes for the instant conversion. And then the tropical drink, the marshmallow bee, which will make the pack bigger, plus it's a white field, and we got to do this stuff. So we're going to do some stuff. So we'll start with the glitter, the oil, marshmallow bee, tropical drink, enzymes, glue. Getting anything? Nope. And then now let's get everything ready. Square things up. Now let's go. Now we have the diamond mask on, so we are gonna hope for some passives. Okay, see, there's a tornado. See, I'm walking. I have no idea where it's going. It's hitting some of the goo, which is good. It's going. See, there's a diamond drain. The diamond drain hit for 20.3 million. We go, see? Oh, look at that. It didn't tear up the field as bad. There we go. Okay. Okay. Pump container full. We stop. Drain that down. So the microconverter converted 77 million. So remember, it was 100 and something. 150 was the total. We were at 88. So we might be there. Let's check. White pollen. Yep, we're already there. We're done. All right. So I will cut this and I will continue to farm some more because I already still have the boost. Thank you very much. So in that amount of time, which was probably about a minute, with just those boosts, we farmed, see, 70, that's 20, well, about 100 million pollen. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much for watching the video. Post a like, post a comment, and see you in the next one. Bye.